So, um,
Well, as you can hear, he went muff diving and then fell asleep. In the
huh? Wait,
I don't know. I feel like that vibration might work.
my favorite color is radio.
No! Favorite color's TV. Hey.
Welcome to episode 19 of the KJ&A podcast. My name is Kevin. I'm the K.
I'm that guy. You know that guy.
Oh, the other one?
The other guy.
You're the A, right?
No. Yeah, I'm the A today.
You're the A?
I'm the A today.
Who's the J?
I don't know. Fuck that guy.
What a twat.
Yep.
Today
Yeah.
we watched, and now we are reviewing
Yeah.
Voices of a Distant Star.
Yeah. So I found this one on a top 100 list, and it was literally above 50. So I was like, okay,
All right.
it should be good, right?
I hope so.
It was okay.
It's all right.
It was okay.
I mean, it was only like 25 minutes long, if that.
Yeah. So if you're thinking we're reviewing like a full hour and a half to 2 hour movie, you are wrong.
There's no character development.
I mean, because when you're doing like only two characters, I mean, you can only develop
there's
two
literally
people.
only two characters in this entire fucking thing.
Yeah, you can only really develop two characters, and I mean, it's like a forlorn love story with
The only
sci-fi,
antagonist is space.
time,
And
distance. Yeah, distance, space, and time.
Anyways,
Yeah, so
please give me some info on Voices of a Distant Star.
Hoshino Koe. IMDb gave it a 7.1 out of 10 from 9,000 users. My Anime List, 7.1 out of 10, 75,997 users. Crunchyroll, 4.6 out of 5, 470 users. Google users, 80%, 37 ratings. So, pretty good overall. High mid.
Yeah,
high mid.
that's in the high mids. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's a romance sci-fi.
Yeah. It felt almost like slice of life-ish.
Yeah, because of how the start of the story is, and the middle parts when they switch character views.
Yeah, they switch back and forth. I feel like they switch back and forth pretty frequently, but
Well, once again, considering it's 25 minutes, they have no choice to kind
they
of
really
like.
have no choice. Let's get through this, motherfucker. Let's hurry up.
So it was directed, produced, and written by Makoto Shinkai, and this is his basic debut. And
Okay. I feel like as a debut, this is it definitely is one of those ones that's showing like, hey, I can do better.
yeah,
Like,
but-
imagine
now-
what I can do if I'm not using, like you said, I think we talked about before, a laptop, like all done on my laptop at home.
Yeah.
What I can
I'll
do
tell
for
you
shit.
I will tell you exactly what he used. So originally it released in as an advanced screening in February of 2002. The Japanese release was in April of 2002. We had the original North American DVDs coming out in June of 2003, but then they were recalled because they did not have the original voiceovers from Makoto and his then girlfriend, now wife.
Aw.
They did the original working, and then they actually had to do voiceover for the DVD for
Okay.
bigger things.
Yeah.
And then United Kingdom got it in November of 2003. 25 minutes. We've said it.
Yeah,
That's the
25
runtime.
minutes long.
There's no getting around that one.
No.
So your two characters, and I'll just give you the English voice actors.
Unless
for
you
us.
count the aliens.
And they don't.
I mean,
they don't.
yeah.
No voices. No voices.
they don't have any
Just
voices.
sounds. That probably been done by Makoto's friend Tinman.
Hey, bro, can you make some sounds for aliens?
Yeah, and it seems fairly universal between at least three different medias. This movie, Evangelion for the Angels, and in Gundam 00, the L's, which are these alien creatures. Oh, yeah, yet again.
You're speaking.
Yeah, I'm speaking too nerd for you.
No, you're speaking
Japanese
to
nerd?
anime nerd. For me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I learned.
Quick look on Google and you'll know what I mean.
Speaking of the L's.
Stop. We don't smoke here. We don't know what you're talking about. So for English voice cast, the operator or the mechanized
Machine.
voice
Yeah.
was Donna Burke, Mikako Nagamine, which is the girl.
You're right.
She was Cynthia Martinez, and Noboru Taro is Adam Conlon.
Okay. So it's Noboru and
Mikako, but
Mikako.
I'm just gonna call her Mika.
Okay.
So
Mika.
yeah, one less syllable.
Thanks.
So Makoto, the producer, director, and writer, and his girlfriend, who is also named Mika, were the original voices when they did the advanced screening, which I thought was cute because
Aw.
if you're working on this project and some of your
It'd be really sucky if they like broke up after.
No, they're married. They're married. Yeah, one of his sightings for inspiration was the text messages that he was sending back and forth with her while he was working on
That's
this.
adorable.
It's terrible. No, we're not doing that today. we're.
But it's so cute.
How is it? No, it's not cute to the point of puking. Jesus Christ, no.
I'm
maybe
puking.
maybe a little tears
It's
or
puking.
something.
It's cute puking.
Is there such a thing?
I just made it up.
I have yet to see somebody look cute while they're puking.
No, I'm not
It's-
saying look cute while you're. It's so cute that I'm puking.
Oh,
So you're just like, I'm puking. Oh,
Cuking, you say?
puking. Yeah. It's like
I referred you to an episode of the IT Crowd where there was a literal drink like Coke, but they called it Cuke.
puke.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Recommendation for shows to watch if you're nerdy and you like, British comedy. The IT Crowd. There you go.
I gotta admit, I'm not super into British comedy, but the IT Crowd was pretty fun.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious.
The few episodes I saw. Was pretty
The
fucking fun.
cast is all you need.
So
Just
fucking
that cast.
stupid.
I feel bad because they tried to do an American version and they actually had one of the previous actors.
Oh really?
As a part of the main cast.
So it didn't make it out like The Office.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I think it was for Fox too, which makes it even worse. Well,
Well, like I mean, the original British Office only made it a season or two, and then our Office made it like 10.
you have to think like British TV shows have a limited season. I mean, their seasons are sometimes 6, maybe 8 episodes total.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
I think they made it like 4 or 5 seasons with a little mini movie as their ender.
A mini movie. Well, you know what?
Yeah, it was like an hour long, which is pretty long for
Well, I mean, they
2
went out with
episodes
a
is
bang
long.
then.
Yeah, they got the whole thing out. Yeah. And some of those actors have gone on to do better things.
What's better than the IT Crowd?
Big comedies or big movies such as Thor: The Dark World,
All right.
The Watch.
There you go.
The guy who played the boss, the second season, ended up in another FX show called What We Do in the Shadows as one of the vampires.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, they're doing good. But back to this. Because sorry, because we knew this episode was going to be kind of short. Because it's only 25 minutes.
We could literally play the entire movie and still have time to fuck with.
Oh, yeah. hold another 20 minutes. 25 minutes to watch the movie and then 20 minutes to talk crap about it. But you know what? We're not going to subject you to that.
And also, I don't have the copyright for that. So
Also true.
here
Also
we go.
All right, so in 2002, it won the Animation Kobe Award for packaged work, and in 2003, won the Seiyun
I also
Award
won an
for...
award for package work. Ladies.
No, it was the award for Best Media. Best Media.
Well, I just won a package award. That's all.
Stop. Yo. Yo, David.
I win.
Yo.
Out, David.
Yeah, they also say that the English version was highly criticized for the dubbing, and we can see why. We can see why. You can even hear, if you listen to the, you can hear a lot of bad sound quality. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a lot of bad
absolutely.
sound quality. So not only did he do the movie, but then he wrote a short novel based on the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I loved it. Like, I thought that the story was interesting.
Okay.
I mean, it was pretty.
It was short. It's short. It is short and straight to the point.
It was short and straight to the point. Like, obviously, they don't get into details.
No.
But obviously, there's a war between Earth and aliens.
Yes.
And that's the main story. Like,
Actually, it's a
and there's
side story if you think about it.
okay. Whatever. What the fuck ever.
Okay.
But kids are obviously going off to war. She was 15.
Yeah.
And she was in a mech, controlling a fucking mech and destroying and fighting in space and shit.
Yep. Okay. And now you say that having not seen any. Well, you saw Gurren Lagann, so
yeah,
young person basically going off to war,
right?
But mostly trying to find his way to the surface to start.
Right.
Evangelion's about the same way. They're sending kids to fight a war against alien enemies. Gundam, they may not be alien enemies, but they're still basically child soldiers for the most part, going out and fighting wars. Yeah, it's a theme. Young people being pushed into situations that are way beyond their mental capacity at the time and growing in an exponential rate to have to deal with these situations without
me think of
dying.
Ender's Game.
Yes. Basically,
it's just a game. Surprise! You've murdered multiple thousands of people.
Yeah. This is what you really did.
Yeah.
Yay!
Cool. Now I have to live with this the rest of my life.
Yay!
Why don't you just not tell me?
No. Now you realize the consequences of the actions that you take. Fuck.
Does that mean every time I play Multiversus, I'm actually killing someone?
No, that's more like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah. Because that's straight murder. And you see that full straight on murder because now they're like, hey, let's see this in 3D and
let's
X-ray.
See how we can get.
Oh, so you're cracking ribs. Oh no, now you got internal bleeding, and we're just gonna crack that neck and break that off. Yeah. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Hopefully
you're not. This is why all my kids are desensitized.
Are you queasy? A little bit.
I thought we weren't gonna do that.
Well, you started it.
Okay, so anyways, this actual movie. What else?
Okay, so you wanted to know exactly what he used to make this, right?
Okay, yeah.
So he used a Power Mac G4 with Lightwave, Adobe Photoshop 5.0, Adobe After Effects 4.1.
I have those.
And Commotion 3.1 DV software to aid in his creation of the OVA.
So did he actually do the art for it too?
Yeah, he
drew. He did a shitty job.
It's not great.
The peoples.
The people were not.
Crapple. I hated their wide ass heads.
The scenery wasn't terrible. The CG,
mechs were fun.
Yeah, the CG was actually really good.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
I didn't like that the aliens looked just like blobs.
Plankton.
Yeah.
And see, I can't really.
I mean, you could tell they were CG'd, but they look like very blobby.
Until that one near the end, and it's.
And like surrounds her.
That one, well, yeah, that one, and then the one that she finds on that other planet, Agartha.
Oh yeah, where she's actually like walking on grass and shit.
Yeah, and it makes, and it's not, and we're not actually sure if that's her mind playing tricks on her, or if it's actually one that it came down and mimicking her in her mind space.
Yeah.
So that
again,
one,
they don't even say whether or not she lives at the end or not. Really.
No, it's just like that ending phrase that they both say, and then that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she, like, her mech loses an arm, and then she's, like...
Yeah, but she's
falling.
basically fucking kicking ass all over the place.
Yeah. Nope, surprises at the ending.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
There's really
spoilers.
there's not a whole lot of detail to give you besides
No.
like I said, he really doesn't. He cites a few things as inspiration. Like I said, it took him 7 months to complete this. 7 months total.
That's a lot of fucking art.
For So you think full length film that usually takes you like a year and some change, and he did
Multiple people?
25 minutes, 7 months.
I can't even focus for a 30-second animation by itself. I'd love to, but I can't.
Yeah. I mean,
I want to. I have the ability to, but I just...
Problems in America.
Yeah.
ADD, ADHD, and pretty much...
Distraction.
Pretty sure all of America has a little bit.
All I need is, like...
A little bit.
To win the lottery, and then I will spend all of my time doing podcasts, learning how to program, and drawing on Photoshop. And that will be all my time.
Oh, I would love to be able to focus on this, like, 24 fucking 7.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I won the lottery, didn't have to worry about money anymore, fuck yeah, I'd still be doing this.
Yeah.
Just because it's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'd
be like...
Well, plus, having a little change in your pocket doesn't hurt to help, wet a few whistles. Hey, you want to be on our podcast? Come on.
Come on.
Ooh.
Come on. You like us, don't you?
Ooh. Basically, yeah.
Hi, ho, Silver. So, yeah.
Yeah, his main sites for inspiration were, he says Dracula, which I'm like, how does Dracula...
Where the fuck does Dracula come into this at all?
Yeah, the other one was a Ghibli, Castle in the Sky.
Okay.
So I can see that kind of.
Actually,
but
I haven't seen that.
But I don't see Dracula.
I don't see Dracula in any way.
Yeah. So I don't understand how that was inspiration to
that must have been a bad translation.
Maybe. But yeah, he said, testing his wife or girlfriend at the time was why he got the cell phone idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they were using like fucking brick ass Nokias.
Oh yeah. For you
that.
kids who don't understand what we're talking about, we used to have to like tap numbers multiple times to get the letters that we wanted.
Yeah,
you guys get to
it was 2, so you just hit the 2 three
times to get C. Yeah, so you guys are lucky where you actually have full keyboards on your phones nowadays. We had to start at the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. Actually, I remember the old friggin' in a bag.
The ones you like have to plug up to your car, cigarette lighters.
Yeah, I remember those.
I think we had those for like a minute, and then my mom was like, "Oh shit, I gotta pay $10 for 20 minutes."
Yeah.
On this thing.
Well, because they're literally just for they were just for emergencies.
Yeah.
And now they've become literally necessary for your livelihood in a day-to-day world.
Well, I mean, it's just like
why do I need a house phone now?
Yeah. I remember when portable DVD players came out.
Yeah.
And I remember they were like $1,000 to get one.
Yeah.
And now you can go to the store and it's like $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
If even.
Well, because they've moved on to higher technology, it was like 4K and Ultra HD.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like it's an example of the times. Like,
yeah. We're always one-upping ourselves.
Yeah.
Increasing prices, decreasing prices. It's fun. Thank you, capitalism.
Is it fun?
Thank you, capitalism.
Hey, capitalism!
Woohoo!
I guess, is that all you have to say about this? The way this dude made this thing? Because, I mean, it is impressive that he still made this, like, one guy.
Yeah. I mean,
did all of this. And
one
it's
guy,
in the top 100 anime list.
And he literally, like I said, him and his girlfriend, who is now his wife, and a friend of his did the music, and bam. Here it is. 25 minutes, OVA, and like I said...
What does OVA stand for
you know what?
Listeners,
I used to remember.
Don't know. Do you not know?
I used to. It was a big thing. It was like OVAs, and there was OAVs. So you had the original animated version, which is the OAV, but I cannot remember what OVA means. You know what? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna look for it right now.
All right, you're gonna look for it.
Yay! Talk some stuff. Art.
Talk some stuff. Well, looking through the, I mean, watch this movie. The thing that really got me was their heads. Their heads were really wide, and then they turned their head and they became even wider. And I was like, what's happening?
I don't know.
Why did this happen?
I don't know if that's a specific art style.
No, if it is, that's one of those art styles where I look at it and I'm like,
oh, it's the original video animation.
Original video animation. Okay.
Yes.
The backgrounds I thought were pretty good.
Yeah, I think scenery wise were pretty decent.
The cities.
The rain was pretty cool. Oh, the rain on that alien planet Agartha at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was luscious.
And like the grass, showing the blades of grass, and when the mechs were stepping on it.
Oh yeah.
That was all pretty good.
That I guess the first rain scene.
Yeah, when they were in the city and they were hiding under the.
Yeah, going for the lunch.
Like when I first saw it, I was concerned, or not concerned, but I was curious whether it was like a apocalypse sort of deal where like there was nobody left, because you never see anybody else except them two the entire movie.
I mean, you see other mechs, you see the battleships, but you don't see specifically when they were
initially in the beginning and it was just them two.
Oh yeah, because I mean, with the opening, it's basically her, and it seems like it starts at the end.
Yeah, because she's like looking at the beginning of her schoolrooms and shit.
Right. Which is like, because you have to think by the end of the movie, she's so far away now. She's like
It takes 7 years for her messages to get to him.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in a whole different solar system now.
Yeah. And, because every time, like, she's still the same age, too.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think she's going into, like, a cold sleep every time they do a jump.
Well, I was wondering if it was a cold sleep every time they do a jump, or if it was just, like...
Because of the...
It's just been so life. Quick.
Right, yeah. Because, I mean, I guess at this point, you don't really know how faster than light travel works in comparison to regular travel.
Yeah. Because they go through wormholes and shit.
Right, so is there a time dilation so that it only feels like this long for them in comparison to everybody outside of that field of travel?
Yeah.
And see, once again, that time plays a huge part of this.
Yeah.
And, you know, mechanics of time, quantum singularities, and all that kind of stuff. You have to... For a 25-minute film, this shit will make you think a little bit.
Yeah. Because, because the girl was talking to the guy, Mika and...
Noboru.
Noboru, yeah. Those two were talking... Well, not really talking. They probably got, like, throughout the whole movie, they probably got, like, 4 messages the entire movie, because she kept going further and further away. But I mean, they were both always thinking of each other, blah blah blah. But then the kid, like, she's still 15, and the way that they show her, like, in her mech, like laying down and texting, like she's on her bed or some shit. Okay,
so that cockpit style, and once again, it's another reference, looks very much like Neon Genesis Evangelion. Their tube system. So they enter into a tube, and the tube is inserted into the vertebrae of the giant mech, because it's a biological mech. And the tube is filled with a solution, almost like blood, that gets electrified, so it can send their nerve impulses through the entire mech.
Oh, okay. So then
then it becomes like a full screen 360 style.
Okay.
So the way it looks is very comparable to that, but I'm not sure what kind of actual cockpit system they're using in comparison.
Because at some points they did show her in the cockpit, like, moving joysticks and shit.
Right. And they still have a kind of joystick system, but it's still more thought-based than actual click, click, click.
Yeah.
Right? Until other systems are put into use, like the guns and weapon systems. Mm-hmm. So any other time, it's just like, think about walking. And it walks.
Yeah. But when she gets to towards the end, and he's like, I just turned 27.
Yeah.
I was able to do this, and I finally got through my system and did this. And
because this,
he was like an Air Force, or...
Yeah, I think he's finally entering into the military after all these years.
Yeah.
But by the time, it's already basically too late for that.
Yeah, I think he's like, I finally, buckled down, and
It's 24. 24.
Yeah, he's 24. So, but he still keeps that old ass Nokia phone.
Yeah.
And
finally gets another message from her.
Yeah, and he keeps, and it was like 7 years before the last one.
Yeah.
And these messages aren't like, "Hey, how are you? Here's the things I've been doing for the last 7 years." No, because it's basically to her, it's like
she has to think ahead.
Yeah.
Whereas
she's like, "Oh, happy birthday," you know.
So she has to think about, all right, this message won't get to you until then. So by the time I send this, it's going to be this day. So what should I say for this specific day? Mm-hmm. Whereas he's just waiting and waiting and waiting. And he's already said that at one point he said, I have to move on with my life.
Yeah.
I've become hard, cold, but strong.
Yeah.
And she was always strong in his eyes. So he's finally made it to a place where
he's like
her.
Can you imagine if, like, he was waiting for her, or he was waiting for her and it was like 15 years, and then she comes back and she's still 15.
Yeah.
And he's like 30. And for her, it was like maybe a few days. Maybe a week or two.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I missed you. And he's like,
no.
I got like 3 kids. Like,
yeah. And like I said, it will play with your mind for 25 minutes. It will play with your mind for a little bit. But with how fast paced it is, it won't make you think until afterwards.
Yeah. Because it's all, I mean, the entire thing is nothing but them talking about what texts they're going to send to each other. And it was like maybe like 6 text messages.
Yeah.
The whole time, but it's but then also they have like the action that she's dealing with.
Oh yeah.
Fighting aliens and shit whenever her squadron runs into it.
Mm-hmm.
But it just goes back and forth, and it feels really fast paced.
Yeah.
But there's not really a lot of details to get into. I mean, she's staying young, he's growing older.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't see the in between. Like, what is he doing? But you still never see another fucking person.
Yeah, you never see him interact with anybody else. You never see her specifically interact with anybody else.
They're walking the streets, or he's walking the streets.
I mean,
and there's nobody. Now, granted, you see the other mechs.
Right.
You see the other ships flying.
Right.
Other mechs fighting aliens.
But that's only when you are seeing Mika's perspective. You don't see anything outside of Noburu's perspective, except maybe a train. But, you don't see the people on the train.
Yeah.
You don't see people in the streets. He gets to his apartment, it's just him. There's nobody there at his apartment. The best thing you see from his apartment is that newspapers now have some kind of technology where the pictures move.
The pictures move a little
bit?
Yeah.
So I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was actually kind of a cool little... Because I remember looking, because there was a fold in the middle of the picture, and I'm like... Is it moving around the fold?
That's just
moving around the fold.
It's moving around the fold.
It is. Good
yeah,
job.
Exactly. I was like, that's pretty tight. That's tight. I like that.
Yeah, very Hogwartsy of them.
Oh yeah.
But I thought that was a cool little addition.
Yeah.
But then again, that requires having still sent newspapers about. And as of now, we don't really send newspapers anymore.
They're outdated media. It's unfortunate.
Outdated, yeah.
Because I mean, you can literally get on your phone. Again, da 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 da.
And there it is.
And you could just go right to a news outlet's website.
Yeah.
And get the news from there.
I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to be a comic artist, like for the Sunday comics.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I so badly wanted to do that. Wait, I gotta be funny every day, 365 days a week.
I mean, you don't have to be funny.
Draw the same thing the same people every day, the exact same way.
I mean, yeah, maybe
7 days a week.
Yeah, maybe.
For the rest of my life?
I mean,
I hate Mondays.
Yes. But look how big Garfield got.
Oh, he did.
Oh, yeah. He got huge.
But I mean, but still.
He went from the spoken word in the paper to having his own freaking cartoon show on CBS, and that shit still lives on. It lives on. They even made a secondary show.
Terrible.
And they made 2 movies. 3 movies. 2 movies? 3 movies. 2 movies? 3 movies?
2, I think.
2?
Terrible.
Yeah.
They were all terrible.
First one...
They always make John to be out this big fucking idiot.
Well...
I mean, he was kind of a big fucking idiot, but still.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, like, newspapers,
Yeah.
I thought it would be a good idea at the time, but then again, obviously, hindsight is 20/20, and now I'm looking back like, thank God that didn't work out.
Well, I mean, you could still do, like, little webtoon comics if you wanted to.
I also tried that. Thank God that didn't work out.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I could have been a penny arcade, maybe. I could have been a contender.
There you go.
Adrian, I could have been a contender.
I couldn't do it. God damn it.
Anyways,
Yeah. This one,
there's really not a whole lot to talk about.
exactly. There really is not much to throw out there. I mean, 25 minutes. We've literally gone over the majority of the story.
There's not much else that we could really go on. I mean,
This will probably be our shortest episode.
This is probably our shortest episode. So, I mean, honestly, we could probably... Is there anything else you want... Oh, we got to do ratings.
Yeah, we have to do
We
our
got a
own
fucking
ratings.
rating. Our own ratings. Okay, so my rating, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 text messages.
Okay.
Because it wasn't terrible for 25 minutes.
No.
And, I mean, if you didn't know the background, I'd probably look at it and be like, really? You're wasting my time. But knowing that this guy did it himself in 7 months behind his computer by himself, fuck yeah! Like I'm still giving you a 6 out of 10 because I'm giving you quality not based on the background.
Yeah.
But watching it, I'm like, okay, I'm glad I watched it. It was a different take, and it was very interesting how they brought a relationship together with that. With just the text messages and imagining what was going to happen next, even though they ended it on a very loose thread.
And I kind of hope that as his career grows, because I mean, this was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, there's a revisit to this universe.
That'd be cool.
I would like to see a revisit or even a redoing of it.
I'd love to see a changing of him going to find her. Because he got into the Air Force, now he's going to find her.
Okay.
That could be fun.
I like the idea.
He's older, she's living on that planet that's essentially another Earth.
If
she survived.
Which is
It's
pretty
possible.
possible. I mean, she just lost one arm from her mech.
Yeah.
She could still be okay.
And I mean, there's still that giant ship, which we don't know what its capabilities are. Maybe it has like I'm going to spit out a home turf.
Right.
And there it is. It's on the planet, and now they're defending themselves, and they're just surviving.
Could be.
And he's on his way there to find her. Because he just got into the Air Force, and then when he gets there, they're the same age.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Right? Listen up. Email me if you want the ideas. Copyright Kevin 2020.
As far as me, I think I'll give it about a solid 6.8.
Okay.
I say 6.8 only because, once again, light story, characters okay. I like that. Once again, it's just two characters, so you don't have to flesh out a lot. You only have to stick with these two people.
Yeah. So it was super. That was a lot.
Yeah,
easier.
super easy, especially since it's just one guy.
Yeah.
So awesome. And then once again, the afterthoughts after you finish watching it of time, distance, what it all means, what does this do? Because this could be a soundboard to create future projects or to help finish this project or to expand upon the universe that is that.
I mean, the universe feels pretty.
It feels pretty
basic.
fleshed out, but
It
at the
feels
same time,
basic.
once again, it gives it. If we, the viewer, say, "Hey, maybe if you ever revisit this, you could do this, or this and that." It helps to give him ideas.
You should tag his ass when you post about this episode.
Okay.
I don't even know who it would be, but tag and be like, "Hey,
Tag
we have an
Makoto
idea.
Shinkai.
We have an idea for how you can finish the shit."
Yeah. Tag
We should make
Makoto.
an anime of you and I just being badasses and kicking everybody's ass.
I'm surprised we're not doing that right now.
Oh, why are we not doing it right fucking now?
I'd love to blow up some beaver dams. I'm surprised we're not blowing up
what's up,
beaver dams right now.
Right now. This is actually, I think, the shortest episode we've ever done, but
Yep.
only because the show
Movie-
was exceptionally short.
Yeah, I mean, this was basically an episode of an anime right there.
Yeah.
So-
So you can feel free to contact us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com. Please send us emails.
Yep.
Tell us how we're doing. Tell
Or-
us any ideas you have.
Yeah, you could also find us on Facebook, KJNA Podcast. TikTok, KJNA Podcast. Hey, Instagram, KJNA Podcast.
What about Twitter?
KJNA Podcast.
Oh my gosh, we're so consistent.
I know.
I love it. Also, pretty sure we're going to be at Hampton Con in Virginia.
Yeah.
October 14th and 15th.
So
if you're in the area,
if you hear this, and we're there.
Oh, is it about the same time?
Wave at us.
Yeah. Hello. Are you listening to us?
I don't know.
Hello, I'm waving to you.
Yeah, we're being. Yeah, we have no idea. We just we record ahead of time, and then we look back and we're like, is that the time? Oh no! We've become the characters in the show.
Oh no!
Past us, you're fucking up.
All right, we're done.
Yep.
We'll talk to you guys later.
Deuces.
Bye.